Okay,
Oh
looks
shit!
like I'm fighting
No!
ants.
No! 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 Oh, I'm so fucked.
Shit! Well, hello then, friend.
Hit me! Nope. Nope.
Welcome. Welcome! I am
What?
kind of excited to play Disgaea 4, though, at some point.
Oh my god, why are they surrounding me? Stop this. This is bullshit. I'll stab all of you. You fuckers.
That's the plan, my guy.
Yeah, but it's like I kill a couple of them and then a handful more up here. Fuck off, kobolds. I will murder your families.
Same.
Especially because you keep throwing them at me. You know, maybe if you'd stop running at the man with a knife, maybe I wouldn't have to cut you with it.
Oh my lord, these things be hitting different.
They hit for fucking 34!
Jesus Christ! Alright, so, quest I'm on, I have to fight enemies that can hit me for 40.
Yeah,
which is the vast majority of my health bar.
Large kobold. Gay.
Jesus Christ. Apparently their name wasn't much of a joke, it's actually legit. They're called killer ants. These ants will deal 40 damage to you. They will kill you quickly.
I don't even know how much health I have because, you know, I don't like my stats.
You said you were in chapter 2?
Yeah.
How much have you been grinding?
3. I mean, I spent all yesterday grinding.
Fucking Christ. I mean, I'm at chapter 3 Bell, and I have 121 health, so...
Hestia, get off me!
Nope. Ravioli, get looted by the lolly.
She's not even a lolly. She's got such big tits. It's just that pose. Just get off of me.
Oh, wait until Iz's chapter. That's how they check your status. It doesn't matter your gender or your god. You have to get naked and have them rub your back.
Why did I grow so much so quickly? Wow.
Ravioli, get looted by the lollies. I have to fight kobolds now. Find me in the Alps.
Party with my coworkers.
Huh, good.
She literally just ditched you.
Yep.
What a bitch.
Yep. There's gonna be a lot of that. Oh right, I forgot, I got extra shit in here. So Kiba, you know how I mentioned that I got Disgaea 4?
Holy shit, yeah, my stats fucking doubled.
Yeah. You know how I mentioned I got Disgaea 4? You know what I got with it?
What?
There is a I want to say sticker, but I'm not entirely sure. But there's a sardine in in with this game. Yeah, that is a sardine sticker. And I'm gonna send you a picture of this later. And I got a poster with Valvatorez.
Oh yeah.
That has the old school, like, Russian propaganda style. And at the bottom it says, sardines!
Of course.
And then on the back there's the cast. That's really funny.
You know,
I love how sardine this game was ready for.
Sardines!
Well, the wonderful realization that now I actually have, I got 2 stickers from today. One is the Turtle Beach insignia, because I got the headset, and the other one is a sardine, because that's just how Disgaea 4 rolls.
Yeah, because it's all about sardines.
All about sardines.
He's a vampire, but before place blood with sardines.
I
Anytime
am a
to take
vampire
blood,
god, but instead of eating people, I really like fish. I really like
nutritious or whatever.
I really like these overly oily fish. They're my favorite. Not quite as oily as anchovies, but they're still very much oil-based. Alright, so frogs. Not friendly. Ah, you've obtained my stolen tools. Frog shooters. That's what they're called. Would have assumed like something that has to do with like Toad. Not. These are frog shooters. They're frogs, and they will shoot the absolute shit out of you. Alright, I only have 1 nail. 2 tusks. Killer ant jaw. Frog shooter. So, neat note, I actually seem to now have a decent idea of how grant attribute works.
Okay.
I think it has a lot. So it's a mix, because I mentioned that you really want to sell your shit, because if you sell your shit, they can make you new weapons. However,
Wait, they can?
yeah. So if you sell like a certain number of cobalt bones or sharp nails, cobalt sharp nails, you can get a dual sword for short sword, or for short sword style. However, you also use the drop items in order to imbue your weapon with attribute. So like, if you fight a kobold and they give you their item and their item is earth, then you can either sell that item for them to hopefully make you new crap, or you can use that item to imbue your weapon with element.
Had almost 100 fucking tusks.
This game does max out at 99. Just so you know.
Oh, come on, it doesn't go up by 10s? Ugh. That sucks.
It does.
It also doesn't go fast if you just hold the fucking button.
You have to mash it for it to be fast. Otherwise, it's pretty slow.
Upper layer dagger. Yeah, that sounds up my alley.
To be fair, up your alley is basically just ice knife, ice knife.
Is it an ice knife?
No. No, we don't have elemental weapons yet that are just elemental by base, but still, that is the exact thing that I feel like you would get in this kind of situation. Ice knife, ice knife. Backup knife, fire knife. Like, or knowing you, it would be like light knife. Like ice and shine. And for me, it would probably be fire and spooky. wish we had more than, like 4 or 5 floors that we can go into for grinding. On a positive, I'm pretty sure I'm maxed out on the amount of food items I can have with me at one time in dungeon. So I think you can only bring 9 of a single item. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
if you
It's
bring
only
in
9.
like medicinal herbs, you can bring 9.
Okay. I bought that knife. I don't feel that much stronger even though it doubled my strength. Damn.
Oh yeah,
In
it's,
both aspects.
I feel like it's not gonna be
It's
super
gonna be
noticeable.
stats.
It's not gonna be super noticeable how much, like, how awesome weapon is until a later point where it's like, hey, here's your knife of super awesome.
Well, no, I'm just saying my attack doubled and I'm killing things about the same speed as I was before. Goblins
Yeah.
still take a full combo, kobolds still take a full combo. Like,
How are you under-leveled compared to me?
I mean, I just got the upper level knife, that's all I've bought. I've literally only bought that.
Oh. So, I think I'm also at upper layer dagger. But I also made sure I bought knife, dagger, and upper layer.
Oh, I skipped the dagger.
I just wanted to have them.
Nope, don't need it.
Fuck you.
Worthless pile of garbage.
No, you! Speaking of which, I should probably see if I can buy armor.
Oh yeah, no, that's next on the list.
Oof. I'm so close. I have 69.85. Chain armor is 7 grand.
Yeah. Like, I could have bought the chain armor, but I decided against it. Because it's more important that I kill things fast. At this point.
Considering the fact that now I'm at the upper layer dagger and I actually kill things with relative speed, I feel like it's not entirely a bad idea in order to start going for buying some of the armor. Make his defense existent. Make it so he actually
He's
has
supposed
defense.
to wear fucking leather.
He does.
At most, chainmail.
Yeah. Supplied armor is the level 1, then chainmail. He is literally just wearing a breastplate. Not the whole piece, just enough to cover your heart, and that's it. Alright, I've upgraded my armor
if you
to
get him at
chainmail.
a certain angle, you can still get at his heart very easily.
Oh, yeah.
All you have to do is
fucking-
samurai stab him in the shoulder, boom, he's dead.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What I'm saying is supposed to block it from frontal attacks. Alright, what else?
I
Red
can
orc
almost
hard
one
skins.
combo the fucking big kobold.
Ooh. He can also make different armor. I thought it was just weapons.
What?
When you sell him shit, I thought it was just strictly he would get more, like he would start making better armor.
Because of the fact
or
that
better weapons.
selling that stuff, like, is important, that there isn't just a sell all drop items.
I think the reason why there's not is because you might want to keep them so that you can imbue your weapon with an
crafting.
element.
There still should be one, though, for, like, you know, early game.
Or even a sell all but one.
Well, I assume you're probably going to need more than just one for a bunch of things.
I have no idea. Though I am realizing that I'm pretty sure the way that the reason why it's like, hey, attributes exist is because
They are important.
They will, like, if you use wind against one of the Earth Boys, you'll probably do, like, 1.5 times or double damage to it. However, there is the downside of you being able to do less damage. Like, if you were to hit something that was strong against your element.
It still labels me as fucking... as level 1.
You're gonna be level 1 until plot decides that you're allowed to be higher than level 1.
That's dumb.
You are still technically level 1, however, you haven't
talk to
ranked.
Seer, because she doesn't have a name.
Her name is Seer. Her name is Seer Flavor. Flavin. Fleur. Whatever. Welcome to Fleur Town. Population Flavor.
What a lovely thing to do. Lady, please don't make it weird. Please.
Making it weird.
Please.
Making it
Lady,
weird.
don't become waifu material. I have too many of those.
Nah.
And all of you are all fake.
Is it wrong to pick up girls at a dungeon? You will pick up at least 4 in the first 3 chapters. That is what plot demands. Game demands waifu material. The one thing that I feel is kind of a waste when it comes to getting new armor is your goal is not to get hit. The entire point is you don't want to take damage, that's why your armor value is so shitty on Bell. Alright, I guess that went down. Getting mad, Goblin Piece. I'm gonna keep some of these now that I know I need them. Just in
I have
case.
300 skill points. Nice.
Just fucking use them. Use your skill points, Koiba. My lord.
Give me some strength. Give me some defense. Give me another health.
You're not gonna obtain Dagger Mastery?
I already obtained 1. I don't need any more. No one's only gonna... Fucking level 2 hit toss 200 is only gonna be 4 points of damage. Like, it's pathetic.
Based on the level of your knife.
And I don't have the base knife anymore, and it still only gives me 4. That's pretty bad.
But it's increasing your proficiency with it, which I think increases your crit.
I don't care. I'm going for Dex and agility. Agility. There we go. I'm faster. Even though that's probably not true.
You get a little bit... You actually do end up getting a little bit faster when you run for long periods of time. So, like, if you actually, like, keep going, you'll notice that you start running and you'll be faster. Meanwhile, obtained 20 goblin tusks, 6 kobold tusks, 3 sharp nails, a medicinal herb, 2 pots, 1 high pot, cheesy fried potatoes,
the benevolent mistress waitress.
Yep.
Lady, I'm gonna have to ask you a silly question. Is this how you treat everybody?
Nah.
Because then it would be really wrong of me to just take you from them.
Nah, she specifically wants to lewd Belle.
Okay, see? That's why I had to ask that question. Because that's
how
that matters.
She specifically wants to lewd Belle. In particular. Alright, let's go talk to people at the Benevolent Mistress. Hello, Seer. Oh.
Oh, she's gonna get super pissed. You're not even there for fucking dinner, even though that goddess doesn't seem to cook.
She can't.
Oh, that's a fun word. Epitaph.
Epitaph?
Epitaph. Oh, time limit.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I can kill things really quickly. Yeah. Ki.
Yeah. Murder. Woo.
I can almost walk up to things and just oh, I can. I can't just walk up to things and triangle them.
Alright, let's go to my familia. I think I have enough skill points to get a skill of some kind. Yeah, I got 305. Really weird number to stop at, but I got the skills. Alright, strength has been boosted. With all three, I end up
I can just triangle the kobolds too. Like.
Oh. It's a 5. So, here's how it works, Kiba. The dagger masteries / weapon masteries are percentage based, just like the stat boosts. So, like, yeah, for buying dagger skill 2, you might only go up from 5% to 10%, so that might not give you more than 4 damage. It only gave me
2 damage on my skill sheet.
Where I am, I get 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because it's the damage, it's your... The way that it calculates it is your strength plus weapon damage. But it'll increase your weapon's base damage. And then at 25%, it'll actually give you a reasonable amount. Talk to Hestia. Oh, I actually need to go and do the... do the plot now. Apparently I didn't do that.
I don't even know what I'm here for. What am I here for?
Do this.
So I go for dinner, but I'm running out of money.
Ooh,
I need to collect
war
as
shadows.
many magic stones as possible in 6 minutes.
Murder.
Oh, so I just, yeah.
Murder.
I assumed the timeline meant I had to get to an area or get to a thing.
The Ganesha familia. Huh. Literally at a banquet hosted by Elephant the Elephant. Oh hey, Hephaestus.
You know, it'd be a real shame if he wound up getting there
Hephaestus.
And he was just like covered in fucking blood and beaten to shit. I made it to dinner like I promised.
Got my ass kicked by several minotaurs, few kobolds, and a hobgoblin. How are you alive? Says you, dies. Do I look like someone who would treat her good friend like a walking piggy bank? Yes. Oh hey, Freya's here.
Okay, I did have to reach the end before the time limit. Yeah, I probably. Is it okay if you sit at the counter? Yeah, front row. Front row. Lady?
Give it a second.
You're pretty keeper? Oh god, please don't. Lady?
Nope.
Another.
Even Godzilla's gonna try and lure you.
Oh god.
Benji, stop
totally
playing, stop.
This is definitely anime.
Stop playing a titty game, huh?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. So that's not the main intention of it, but yes, there's a lot of that.
Oh, she just laughs and walks away. Can't just laugh! Even if it's cute. Oh, you're right. You're right, Belle. Your first dish. First.
Yep.
That's 3,000 miles. Oh.
3,000 Volus. Wait until you see what the special costs.
Special. You'll want more, right? Oh my.
Now
Lady,
look
please.
at the cost.
I didn't order that.
3, 2,
Don't hold back, you're still young.
1.
I mean, shit, like, fuck. Like, it'd be rude to not eat it all. Damn it. It's rude to not eat food presented to you.
Oh,
Unless it actually hurts, and even then.
Some machine. They're oiled, yeah. So did you see how much the special costed, Kiba?
No.
8 grand.
Oh god, Loki. No!
Loki!
Stay away from me! She's gonna stab me in the back. Fuck.
Yeah, but not with a knife.
Oh. Oh. Don't tell me she's a tramp.
No, that's the problem.
Oh, that doesn't make it better. Wow, she doesn't look much different without her armor on. It's just her. I only have one outfit. That's all.
White dress. That is the extent of her skills for dressing up for occasions.
Are you curious about the Loki family?
Loki and his familia. Which, if you know anything about how Loki is,
Loki.
if you know anything about Loki and mythology, you should immediately assume that everyone in the Loki familia has something horribly wrong with them mentally, at the bare minimum.
Belle, I'ma slap you. Also, the fucking 6-pack on bed, eh? Like, holy shit. That man's got some fucking ribs.
Gotta love how much Hestia can get away with just by being cute and small. That's literally her entire story. When Hephaestus is like, I don't want to do it. Hestia's like, I want to nude the lollies. I can't do that if I don't have a good, useful human. I need boy to do a thing so that I can get more lollies to loot. Says the goddess.
How the fuck does it... That doesn't even make sense.
Nah.
These floors make 0 sense. It's our fault for letting the Minotaur escape from floor 17. You were on the 50th floor. Where the fuck did it come from?
The plot's supposed to be that when they were on their way back up from the 50th floor, they got to 17, got attacked by a herd of Minotaurs, killed most of them, and a few of them ran away.
But how is
one
it that
of
a
which
Minotaur
ran
on floor
up.
17 could be any threat on floor fucking 50?
They aren't.
Unless,
That's what it means.
Unless
They're
going
saying
backwards.
that they're going back up. They have to leave the dungeon by going up from 50.
Yeah,
they
that's
have to
what I
walk
mean. Like,
back.
the bottommost floor, which in this case should be the topmost floor, is actually the first floor. Then it makes sense. But then I question why they were having issues on the 50th floor when they were on the 17th floor.
Well, no, the way that it works is it goes down. Like,
yeah,
think a giant,
so the more
a giant
floor is
hooping
the first
spiral.
Floor.
No, the first floor is the weakest. Anyone can go into the first floor and be fine. You can go into the first floor by accident. After that, it increases in difficulty as you get deeper. Because the first floor is the gate. And then assume that it goes down. like an inverted mountain. Like, instead of the tip being the strongest, like floor 1 being hell, it's floor 1 is basically no threat at all. After that, it gets pretty unfortunate. But they had to go back, they had to walk back up from 50. So when they found that they got attacked by the Minotaurs, and they scared them off. So the Minotaurs ran away, and some of them ran up to the 5th floor, where all the weak people are, who can't deal with Minotaurs.
So this is what I was talking about earlier! Except he came home bloody and fucked instead.
When Hestia straight up admits she's the useless goddess of nothing.
That was... God.
At least Aqua's the goddess of the pool. Hestia ain't got shit.
I don't like this entire situation that just happened.
Nah.
Somebody gives you free food. She's into you. You might be into her. Other lady walks in. I'm going to dump you for her immediately. Oh yeah, this other asshole knows that I'm here and is trash talking me.
Oh no,
he does.
The thing is, he doesn't know you're there.
He totally does.
No, he doesn't. He straight up doesn't know what.
He asked specifically if
he asked about the story. Out. Yeah, because he was talking about the story of when she saved Belle and he ran like a bitch.
Yeah, you can't tell me that wasn't fucking pre-planned.
It wasn't.
It had to have been. There's no way in hell.
Kiva, he is a drunk dog human. His idea of his surroundings extends to, can I eat it or pee on it? Nah? Alright, it's not that important. He doesn't even remember what Belle looks like. He just knows that he got covered in blood so badly that he looked like a tomato. That is the extent of what he remembers, because that was the only time he's seen Belle. Apparently, the Loki Familia is so well set up for going into deep dives of the dungeon that, like, anyone who would deal with going in the first, like, 20 or so floors isn't worth a damn. Which is why he looks down on Belle. Give it time, though. Something neat might happen.
She's neat now. Have you stared at her wrestle, bro? What the fuck? That's not how that works at all.
So, like, Mortal Shell is out? What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's hilarious. If that's the case, so whatever, girl, because someone's always staring in their direction.
Plus, you know what eyes looks like. People stare. Men be staring like crazy. Literally better Dark Souls? Alright, apparently we have to look up what Mortal Shell is, because I have no fucking clue, and apparently Benji thinks it's Dark Souls, but better.
Someone was like, screamed and ran away. You even said so yourself that seemed like a genuinely like okay action, and yet, yeah. See, that's the concern.
Again,
is she really that scary? That's the thing. The answer is yes, lady.
Stop trolling.
What?
Benji's trolling me.
Oh.
He mentioned that there's a game that came out recently called Mortal Shell.
Yeah, that's the Dark Souls game.
Yeah, it's a Souls-like. And then I looked it up to find out what it is, because he said literally better Dark Souls. But then again, Dark Souls is bad, so that's not a good point. I'd say more like Bloodborne, but more variety. So I looked it up to see what it is, and its main review point is Dark Souls... Mortal Shell is a Souls-like without the baggage. What that means, I have no fucking clue, but apparently that's...
I mean, I can tell you...
the explanation. Oh, it literally just came out today.
I was gonna say, I could tell you its unique mechanic. It's like parrying, but not.
Real fake parries. Oh god, I just turned off my TV.
Instead of having blocks, what you can do is you can harden your body and you can take hits. The problem is you can only do this for a certain small frame of time. So it's like parrying, but instead you actually get hit by the attack. Ooh. So when someone goes to cleave you right before it hits you, you
Mortal
can
Shell is a
harden.
fraction of the size of any other Souls-like, and that is reflected by its price tag.
It's a fraction.
There are 0
really?
side quests, no distractions, no mini games,
and it's
just the main run. It is literally just a. It's like if Dark Souls was, instead of being like 5 hours because of the amount of bosses, as just a boss rush. I can English good. If you assume that Dark Souls was built, like if there was a boss rush mod that is set as boss fight with a short room in between, this is supposedly half the length. It's an indie game though. Benji, technically Dark Souls originally was an indie game because FromSoft isn't a AAA company. It is a Japanese studio that just gets lucky enough to have Bandai Namco port their shit to English sometimes. We don't have all of the games they've made, but we got most of them. We got a decent enough number of them to where we know that FromSoft is an actual company that does things. The thing is with Souls-likes is some of the ones that are like an indie game developed by 5 guys in a basement, sometimes even if they're like Salty Souls, Salt and Sanctuary, that was made by a dude and his wife, but it's still at least like
it's still a Souls-like.
It's still a Souls-like that is, even though it might only have say like 10 bosses, it sets up the levels so that it's not a 5-hour game, even though it's a 2D side-scroller version of Dark Souls. The problem I'm seeing with the reviews of the Mortal Shell so far is that it doesn't have. Once you figure out how to abuse the mechanic, it doesn't matter because there's not. It states that it's a Souls-like, however, there's no leveling up, so there's basically 0 control over your full stat setup. You don't have a basic class.
Variety.
The first couple of hours, you find 4 shells. So that appears to be the closest thing you have to a class system. Is your armor.
I don't even know it's just armor. I don't even think that affects. It just affects your stats.
Yeah, that's.
It doesn't affect like your moveset or anything, as far as I'm aware. From what I saw, I saw someone get their ass beat by the first 2 bosses. It seems to specify
that the closest thing you'll have to differentiation is the armor, the shells you wear.
Yeah,
other than that,
you just pick up and jump in.
And it said there were 4, so it maxes out at 4 runs.
Well, you can only get certain shells at certain points in the game, so you don't even get to pick those. Like, those are placed. Those aren't like. If you want to go back and get an old armor, you actually have to go back to that area and pick it back up from where you started.
It's really going to be a matter of like, what is the overall depth of the game? Because if it turns out it's like, oh,
well, as I said, if it
beating the entire game takes like 3 hours, that would be like 1 or 2 streams. If it's because it states that there's no extra shit. Like, it is just
no side
you're straight forward.
Then
there's item that let you change armor on the go.
That still doesn't fully matter.
Well, it's just your shell. Yeah, so if there's only 4 shells. Let's see, has anyone... This will be the true test. Has anyone beaten it yet?
Yeah, because people have had it for almost a month now, dude. That's when I first saw
Oh my
Immortal
fucking
Shell.
god.
What?
Main story is 2.5 hours.
Yeah, like... I think
that's
it was either
really
Jesse or
if the
else.
entire main plot is only 2.5 hours.
I mean, I saw somebody
that's
suck
not
at that game
a good
get to the
sign.
second boss in like a few hours, so and they sucked.
Well, that's not super surprising with the Souls-like.
Yeah, they couldn't get the.
It just seems that if it's $30 for a 2.5-hour game, the basically entirety of the budget went toward how it looks.
Yeah, which it does look really beautiful, but yeah, if it has no depth,
It has no anything.
Well, when I say depth, I mean like if they're like, wow, it has one story and no side quests, no NPCs, and there's no point.
Like, there are fucking Flash games longer. And they are usually made by one guy.
$10 that run 200 times longer than that. See,
Salty Souls. It is $10
for details.
Yeah. Well, even then, if you stick with the if you stick with Souls, this was made.
Hollow Knight is a Souls. Like
Hollow Knight's more of a Metroidvania.
No, Hollow Knight is still Souls-like because it still has the death mechanic and still has a lot of depth.
Let's double check. What else has this company made?
Not much.
I'm waiting to see that this is the only. Oh my god, this is literally the only game they've ever made.
Yeah.
Let me do a secondary check. So, just comparing it to another indie title that was made by less people, Mortal Shell is 2.5 hours, Assault and Sanctuary is 16, and has side crap.
A small team made Hollow Knight.
I actually feel like I need to look it up now.
Yeah, a small team made Hollow Knight, and that shit's gorgeous.
It's just, it feels like that's not worth, that hardened shell just isn't worth the price tag. There's not enough game to warrant $30.
Like, its mechanic is interesting, but
is it worth $30?
Yeah, not
the hell is Salt and Sanctuary? It's a 2D Souls-like made by a dude and his wife for the PS4, PC, and Xbox One, and it was made as a Kickstarter. Actually, when you look up Hollow Knight, it just says that the genre is counted as Metroidvania.
Even though it has a Souls-like,
one mechanic doesn't make it count as a Souls-like, though.
It has the same depth and feel of a Souls-like, and it does have the death mechanic, which is the only difference that Dark Souls
depth
has
and feel
over Metroidvania.
The depth and feel is, it is a dark game where you have to go back to places. That started with Castlevania.
I mean, the only reason why it would be more of a Metroidvania is because you do get power-ups, and in Dark Souls games,
easier to make. Made by 2 people as opposed to a company of 50. That's what I'm saying. Benji says, at that point, Dead Cells is Dark Souls, which it's a roguelike.
It isn't because you can't. It's a roguelike because you can't pick your shit up when you die.
The main point that's being made is it's using the same mechanic minus the death pickup, but you still kind of do because you can get money back.
It's the mechanic.
Once you die.
It's the difficulty. It's
difficulty
the side
is still there.
Story.
Side quests kind of exist because of the items that you pick up. The only thing that makes Dead Cells count more toward a Souls-like compared to a Metroidvania is you can't go back anywhere.
I mean, it has Metroidvania elements because you still have to get abilities to progress.
But the main thing of a
areas.
Metroidvania is that you go back to an area. Like, you go forward and then you can return of your own accord. You don't have to restart
and
a
since
run.
You can't do that in
which is why
Dead
Cells isn't considered a Metroidvania. Which is why
go forward.
Which is why Hollow Knight is, because the main thing is going back to areas you've been to once you've obtained a new power or item or whatever.
Which is the only thing Dark Souls doesn't have.
In Dark Souls, 90% of the time, the only reason you go back is either to farm or because there's a new path that opened up.
Yeah, because you have a key that you attained somewhere else.
which is the main difference we're pointing out between the two types. Metroidvania's big thing is being able to go back to where you've come from. In Dark Souls, the only reason you would is because new area opened up because of a new thing, there's a new boss, or you really need to grind. At that point, it's more of an RPG thing. I actually, I was in a stream. I have a buddy, the Dave. He joined us in one of our streams last week or so, and I was in a stream the other day, and someone joined in, and they mentioned they like just started Dark Souls 3, and they seen the tower key, and they were like, "It's 20k," and I'm like locked off from a bunch of stuff, and it's like, if you really need 20k, it's not that hard to get, but like, you don't need to buy that key ever. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm just short of it. Damn.
Metroidvania includes going backward. Persona 4, your Metroidvania too. No, because of what it uses.
Powers specifically that allow you to traverse is usually the way it is. Traversal is the big
in Persona's case, Benji, it's considered a JRPG because the only reason you go back to a dungeon is grinding, or in the case of Persona, getting personas, like grinding up for a thing you didn't have that you need to get a thing so that you can move forward with new abilities. That's the closest thing to Metroidvania that it has going for it, because once you finish a dungeon, you can't go back. If you, in Persona 5, once you've beat the school, you can't go back to the school's dungeon. It's done. It's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. With Persona 4, it's the same thing. That's like the Shin Megami Tensei Persona thing. Once a dungeon is beaten, the way that the story and lore works, you can't go back because you've cleared the darkness, creating the dungeon. So the dungeon doesn't exist anymore, so you can't go back into it. Like at the end, there's like a special dungeon that isn't really the same as any of the other ones. It's like, hey, if you really need to grind and you can't grind where you are, here, I guess, but you shouldn't need to. Most of the time, so long as you make sure to save more than twice, you'll be good. It's one of those weird things where there's like one or two small things about a thing, like maybe a game or a series, that changed it from being one genre to being another. Like the only reason Dark Souls isn't considered the same idea, the exact same category as Diablo, is because of the style of it. Speaking of Shin Megami Tensei, I'm guessing you're getting Shin Megami Tensei 5. I have no idea.
Oh my god, skill. The fucking weapons in this game must suck dick. They break like every half second. They're like the fucking daggers and rapiers in
Dark Souls 2, yeah. Early Dark Souls 2 items. The main idea is, unless it's your signature weapon made specifically for you, its durability might as well be 20, because it is effectively useless. Well, and even then, the durability for the Loki familia is the idea behind it is supposed to be the idea is supposed to be that the Loki familia has weapons accustomed to them, but not accustomed to level 5 them. So, like, they have really good weapons that are made so that they have really good weapons that they never really need to change out.
Yeah, but they've already had to repair their fucking weapons 3 times. This is only chapter 3.
Because they're not meant to fight. The weapons were made to fight things like goblins and kobolds, not minotaurs and orcs. You know what I mean?
It's called switch your weapon, God.
They can't!
At this point, have a fucking backpack full of them and just start pulling them out and throwing them.
The idea is supposed to be that they have the one weapon that is made specifically for them, and they don't need to keep buying new ones every time they level, or every time their stats increase. Because if they had to do that... Yeah, but at least with the repairs, you don't need to buy a new weapon for $4,000 every time you need a new weapon. You can just pay like a few hundred.
I don't know. They
and some materials.
On them damn repairs.
They mention in, I think it's either in the show or in one of the cutscenes, that they only really need to bring the materials. Like half the time it's just, hey, if you bring me the ore, I'll fix your shit with the ore you brought me. Instead of, man, you best have made bank on your last run. But even then, like, if the weapon is slated as a level 1 and only getting small tweaks here and there, then doesn't matter as much, because it's like, once you get to level the 50th floor, like, you're making a few grand per kill.
Yeah.
As opposed to on floor 1, where the weapon is at its best, you're hoping to God it doesn't break, or you're poor. Like,
yeah, like that's what I'm pointing out. Like, they've had to fix their equipment 3 times already.
Yeah, it's supposed to go off of the idea of what if you played through an entire Dark Souls game with the same weapon and could never upgrade it. You can repair it, you can increase your stats, but you can't upgrade the weapon ever. So it'll never technically do more damage off of its own built-in setup. Which is why it's going so hard on the weapon is nice, and it gives you a boost, but it's not like going from using a short sword to a long sword is going to be a world of difference. If you have a shitty sword, you have a shitty sword. No one can save you from that. Speaking of Shin Megami Tensei, I'm guessing you're getting 5. Honestly, don't know. I looked it up to see when it's coming out. It's not coming out until 2021, so I don't have to think about it until next year.
What?
Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, might be interested, might even buy it, but right now, I have several months to think about it. Plus, it doesn't state... it doesn't state what quarter it's coming out in. It just says it's coming out next year. New COD, I'm waiting to pre-order it. Considering how I've been with COD the last 3 years, I'm probably not even gonna...
Not gonna bother.
I'm gonna just ignore it. Which is weird, because, like, when I first started playing games and doing videos and streams and shit, like, my jam was Call of Duty. Like, from COD 4 up to Black Ops 2, it was like just, that was the main thing. And then after that, it was like, I'm gonna do anything else. I've played Call of Duty for 8 years straight. I'm done. Plus, like, by that time... So, like, instead of it just being, well, you can play Call of Duty, which is just shooting other people, we also started playing things like Borderlands, where it's like, you're shooting other people, but there's a plot and progression.
And stats.
Yeah, there's shit that matters more than your aim. Only Black Ops 4 is trash, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. Riley got me Modern Warfare, whatever the last one was. Not the 4 remake, the actual last full released game. I think I played it once. I didn't beat the campaign because I couldn't give enough of a fuck, and I didn't really play online much because I didn't give enough of a fuck. Like, the 2 main things that are supposed to draw you in just didn't matter. And, like, with Black Ops 4, I didn't even get it. I didn't even look into getting it. I actually think I convinced Riley not to get it, because, like, their big selling point was Warzone. Nobody cares. Meanwhile, I'm almost getting obsidian. Like, I noticed that, like, my early days of playing games are Call of Duty, like, once PS3 happened, it was, like, Call of Duty with other things here and there. But once we got closer to the end of PS3's life cycle and to the start of PS4, it kind of dropped off. Like, I played a lot of Ghosts, but it wasn't like I'll go out of my way to, on a day where I feel like I have nothing better to do, I will play Ghosts. It was more of a, I don't know what to do, I have so many other options, I guess I'll just play this until I figure it out. But like when it came near to the end of the PlayStation 3's life cycle, like we ended up playing. I think the like 2 games that we played the most of, Kibo, was Borderlands 2 and White Knight until it got shut down.
It didn't take long, sadly, because apparently it didn't pick up over here in the US.
But like that was it. Like I have a lot of things I have for my PS3 that, like, I could do videos of just anytime, but it's not my dedication, you know? And in terms of PS4, I've owned all of, like, 3 of them. Only one of them I actually bought, which was Advanced Warfare, which I got with my... It was... I think it was like that, or you could get Battlefield 4 with the PlayStation 4 I got, and I got Battlefield 4 by... like, for a gift, so it didn't really matter.
There's a bunny with an axe. There's a bunny with an axe.
Yeah, you want to know what it's called?
It's called
Illumirage. Illumirage. Oh, I can't. I was gonna pull something up on my laptop for the other Illumirage. That's how you spell it. Almirage. Whatever, can't find it. Doggo has given up on the idea. Wait, that's the one. Copy image. That. That's the Illumirage we're more familiar with. The one that was a tuner and also made everything else weaker and was super nutty but also incredibly adorable. Goddess, why are you walking on sunshine?
It's a worm.
I even noticed that once I actually started doing more with PlayStation 4, I got more into the RPGs I had on PS3 too. Even the bad ones. Like when I first got it, I think I got Final Fantasy 13 like on release week. But I didn't beat it until the PS4 generation. Oh my god. This giant angry monkey just swiggity swooty wants that lolly booty.
Bede just won't shut up. He only has one story. God, this man's only been born for like 6 minutes. Shit.
The only thing he cares about is mocking
He only
Bell.
he only cares about the last 6 mins. God, you have the brain of a fucking gnat.
Well, he's supposed to be like part animal, but apparently the animal part is his brain. Because he is not smart. Once he has a little bit of booze in him, he's gone. He is effectively useless. He remembers 3 things if you're lucky. So when the well, considering that I'm pretty sure this game is rated T, they aren't. Well, minus 1 point. Benji, the game, the show / game is called "Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon?" I just used the name Danmachi because it's significantly shorter. If you see the word Danmachi, you'll more likely, click to see what it is, rather than "Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?" where you have to read a whole fucking sentence. Some people are not willing to go through that much.
Yeah, that
is it wrong to date online? If so,
he's
then
doing
yes.
the same thing.
Plus, the actual full title of the game is an entire sentence. So... The English name for the game, Benji, is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? What was it? It was like Infinite Combat something. It was more to the name, and I don't remember why. I think if you look it up on the Sony store, it is Sayat. I mean, I would say it's not wrong to date online, but that's only because I haven't actually had any sort of reasonable connection to any person within, like, 20 miles in years, so... The closest thing I ever have to interaction with females is if one of them is working, or there was one time where I went to get my slushie and a girl said my Dragon Ball vest looked really cool. That was the extent of my interaction. Ah, nice vest. Thanks. Good day to you, ma'am. Wow. When familia sounds the exact same in English as it does in Japanese. Italian. Belle, you look like you're gonna be you look like you're gonna do something dumb. Bitch, I might be. Kiba? You went like full mute for quite a bit.
Yeah.
I was just curious if you were still breathing.
It's called a little thing called reading.
Well, you know, I'm bad at that. His goal today is to spanky that manky. When did you start being so Kiba? I don't know how, but I forgot that she calls eyes wall and what's it. Here, have this pointy thing. Looks good, huh? I call it the Hestia knife. Here, have this knife that I ironically named after myself.
That's a big ego you've got there.
Well, she needs something. She's like 4'5". She only has two things that are big: her ego and her chest. She has very little else going for her. There's a literal instance of a Kami night happening. No one gives a shit about you. Believe in the me that believes in you instead. Defeat the Silverback. I'm fighting a Mankey. Must slay the Goriro. Boss fight! Technically the very first boss fight. And it's effectively 4 chapters in? Oh fuck, yeah, it actually is like full boss fight. Oh my god! Oh no! Holy shit, he hits me for 50 per strike! Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna die. Holy shit! He does so much damage! Yes, I want to beat the monkey. Holy shit, dude. Man, it's a good thing I bought any amount of armor before I started this quest, or I'd be hosed. Stop fucking me up so hard. Oh my god. And it fucking tracks, like... Stop tracking! Ah! Oh my god, I'm out of medicinal herbs. Oh, shit. I'm gonna run out of healing items. Yeah. Yeah. That's... I got him to half that time, but... Holy shit! Oh my god, why does he do so much damage? Holy crap. Okay, that's the plan. 1-2 backflip, 1-2 backflip.
Oh, do I seriously not have another... Ooh. Oh, I forgot that I was transition. Yeah, I have new quests.
Oh god!
Yay.
Ah! I'm gonna die. Again.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get my
Don't
third
die.
game over in this chapter. Just in this
that
fight.
underleveled?
No. This boss is that difficult. I'm actually
Oh, shit.
over leveled.
Oh, shit. I found the ants.
Yeah. The ones that actually just wreck your shit.
I mean, they'll give me more EXP and stuff, so it's fine. No, I'm
Finally,
only taking,
fuck.
I'm only 19.
Okay, I beat the monkey. The question is, did I beat the monkey, or is he gonna get back up and be even madder? So, it took me, 18 medical herbs, like, 9... 18, 9, I think, for my healing items. For a single boss fight. After getting a weapon that it massively boosts my damage, by the way. You get a huge damage bonus. However...
Huge damage bonus.
Yes, big bonus, not bonus enough.
Oh god, that fucker hits me for 37. Ow.
Wait till you get to the boss fight where he hits you for 47 with a 2-hit combo.
No, I got him. No, I got him. He's dead.
Were you fighting against the ants?
Yeah.
Or the monkey?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the ants.
Good. Enjoy fighting the monkey. He's going to kill you.
Well, I'm hoping this gives me enough money to buy an armor.
Have you gotten the chain armor yet?
Nope.
Well, I recommend getting that very, very quickly.
Well, that's what I said.
I can also
hoping that
easily
would give me,
recommend trying leather armor to see if you take less than 50 damage. Alright.
A few K less.
Considering that I had 166 health for that, and he does 50 per shot, yeah, nah. And that was with 440 defense. Feels bad, man. Go up to 211. Yeah, so I go from 166 to 211 health, 470 to 579 for strength, 415 to 521 for vitality, 234 to 355 for dex, 509 to 611 for agility. My damage is boosted from 596 to 705. My defense goes from 440 to 546.
Dual blade.
Huge boost, not enough.
Chain armor. Close to
Chapter 3 for eyes. Loki.
I wish I could repeat that quest. Because doing just 1 through 4 isn't enough to...
Yeah, I think later on we're gonna get the ability to go deeper than 4. Like, deeper than you get to 5 and ends.
I'd like to be able to fight, like, infinitely fight fucking the ants so I could get stronger.
Enough money or something.
Get more money. Because right now I'm, you know, not having any issue.
Did he hear
Except for the
beats?
ants.
What do you fucking think? He ran away. Fuck do you mean did he hear him? Should be pretty obvious he did. So, what do you want? Booty! I mean, I don't know. Hey, if you don't think your Your chest can carry you on this one. You can always practice. Unfortunately, the idea for practicing in this is take a peach and practice.
Yeah.
Sword Princess, Princess of Sword. Emotionally... a wall. Holy shit, Sword Princess has feelings. How the fuck did that happen?
Damn feelings. He's a tamed
what do those
empathy.
taste
Oh
like?
no. He's tamed empathy.
Oh my god. She does have a soul. Shit.
Just took a minute for her to get back. Clearly it's been locked inside a casket for a while.
I blame Beat.
I blame the fucking dog man.
Yeah,
The
Beat.
fucking wolf boy.
Either blame Beat or
Bit.
Loki.
Yeah, probably is Loki.
When in doubt, blame Loki. It's probably her
clearly
fault.
Loki stabbed it on her back, and well, just like no one's allowed to see.
To be fair, would not be the
it.
first time Loki has tried to lewd someone.
Well, it just seems very interesting that he specifically stated, "Don't let people see what's on your back."
It's because then they know where you're at and how, because that could give them information on how to beat you.
Oh, is that the stat sheet?
That is their stat sheet.
The fucking stat sheet is just numbered on their back.
Well, it's engraved on their back.
It'd be a real
Blue
shame if
Rhino
anybody had
Longhorns.
any sexual intercourse in this, because you're all nude. Damn.
Well, I mean, in this, maybe they are nude.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
like,
look at
it'd be
Eyes.
a real shame if
There's
anybody
no
tried
way
to
in
actually,
hell that she.
you know, continue the
Considering how Eyes is
existence
dressed,
of humans.
you wouldn't need to take everything off.
You know what I mean?
You just lift up the dress. Go to town.
Skill.
What?
Can't do that. God.
Why can you not do
Because
that?
anime doesn't mean that you can do that. Jeez.
What do you mean?
Fuck, this is the problem is we finally get fucking like AR and then, yeah, that's what you try to do immediately.
I also love that you immediately assumed I was talking about in the game. You know me?
Well,
Question mark.
I mean, it's also not
face.
okay. God. Yeah, another 122 crystals.
Can't breathe, but it's fucking hilarious at the same time.
I have 9k. I think it's 10 for the thing, so one more run should give me enough to buy the leather. Hopefully.
Best of luck, friend.
Well, I'm just
Ooh.
running the 1 through 4
Okay.
again.
Yeah, so I actually have obtained something new that you will see after Monkey.
Also,
Jesus
I figured
Christ,
out
Loki.
the answer really easy actually, because they also have a pattern, and their pattern is you stand still. You
So
stand
I
still,
have a
you
quest.
swing, they run into you.
I have a quest from Loki. The Soma family dropped some wine bottles in the dungeon. Bring them to me, but don't tell Riviera.
But Loki, it's Soma. You know he's Dracula. You can't do that.
I just love that Loki, the goddess, Riviera, person in the familia, definitely not a goddess. Please don't tell my mom. You fucking what, Loki?
Mate.
You what? Like, why is one of your mages your mom? Like, how does that work?
What's that on your phone?
I
Is
have
that your
questions.
sister?
Honestly,
I see where this
in
anime is
anime,
going.
bitch,
Yeah,
it
I
might
see where
be.
this anime is going. Damn it.
Bruh, I watched 3 seasons of Date Alive recently. Bitch, it might be.
Who's the Actually, I don't remember if that was... Okay, I'm gonna not say that, because I don't actually
Say it.
remember if that was anime or if that was not. Just because they showed it in my anime club doesn't mean that it was
Could have been
anime.
off-brand.
It could have been off-brand because it was censored. And the normal version isn't.
Nah.
Yeah, he specifically stated when he put it in that it was censored, and I'm like, why would it need to be censored?
Why did you have to point that
so
out
again, I was also...
preemptively?
Yeah, it's like,
This
it's censored
seems
already?
fishy.
Question mark? It's literally the first scene in the fucking thing is bam, boom, right in your face. It's like,
Welcome to the wonderful world of Goblin Slayer.
wow, you only get powers if you're in a relationship. Well, that's fucking weird. Love me? Question mark?
I mean, consider Hestia. She won't love you the way you're thinking.
You know what I mean? That's basically what that, like, the beginning of the anime was, is the girls were only powers if they were in a relationship, and if anything happened to the lover, they also died.
Oh,
The problem is the lover is a useless human.
I think I know what show you're talking about.
Yeah, it was an old anime.
It is an anime. It is not.
Well,
it is not off-brand.
Version, so...
Yeah, I know, but it's not off-brand. I promise. It's
See,
ecchi.
that's why I said I wasn't sure. Because...
I'm pretty sure you're talking about Sekire.
No idea, because I don't remember naming
How
anything.
many of the women were overly busty?
I don't know. We only
All
got to
of
see
them?
episode 1.
Was there a redhead that was incredibly overbust?
I don't remember.
God damn it, Kiba.
I don't remember anything outside of the main plot points.
Did fighting occur ever? Like actual fisticuffs?
Of course it did.
Alright, it might have been. It could have been Sekiro.
Women trying to kill the other person's lover because they knew very good well that if they did that, they'd be knocked out of whatever game they were playing.
The weirdest part is the way that you're explaining this. It's like a mix between Sekiro and Fate.
Well, definitely wasn't Fate.
Nah, not enough women.
Also,
I'm pretty sure it's Sekiro.
That would have been old Fate, not new Fate. So
yeah, it would have been
different.
like Fate Stay Night or Fate Zero, not like.
Oh yeah, there you go, leather armor. Give me that shit.
Swiggity, swiggity,
Yeah.
swiggity, swoot.
Best
of luck.
I mean, I already figured out the ant's pattern. So.
Yeah, the thing is, the monkey is fast. That's the problem.
Ah, so
You
it's like
get-
mini tars.
Your best bet is 1-2 backflip. Otherwise, you're going to be hit for 50 consistently.
Man, how long is it going to be till we get either one a skill or 2 magic? Like, come on.
Well, you'll get there. Like, I know when you get it, but you don't.
Well, yeah, because I didn't watch the fucking anime.
Yeah, because I have nothing better to do, so I watch cartoons. Even if they're not necessarily cartoons that, you know, are okay for certain age groups.
Oh no, I'm being back attacked. Yai, you're all dead.
Wiggity wacko, you're under attack now.
I didn't realize it was on a time limit. I shouldn't have run backwards. Hello, frogs? Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh. But I need to kill these frogs for their stuff.
Oh right, yeah, I'm currently forced to abstain from alcohol after I did a tiny little naughty thing. Says Loki.
Tiny.
Ah, I see you made Jormungandr recently. It would explain a lot.
I mean, I have, but, you know.
Oh wow. I was only touching people. Don't you think my punishment's a little strict? Damn it, Loki. I agree with Riviera. You were trying to lewd ladies. You are not allowed to booze.
Aw, unfortunate.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
'cause that's how it
Loki.
works in reality.
You are trying to lewd the ladies. Stop boozing, you fucking idiot.
Hopefully we got enough frog stuff to make new stuff.
Alright.
I literally ran through the entire level so I could kill all of them, so...
Stop giving me the ones that want me to use magic. I really don't like
Wow,
Tempest.
look at all those items. Hell yeah.
Collect the statue. Like, it's really cool that Ice has Tempest to start with, but it is not my thing.
Time to sell some stuff. Sir, I have stuff.
I am apparently that guy that would go through Chocobo Mystery Dungeon and never play as a mage. Unless forced to. Speaking of which, I think I might do that at some point. After I finish up some of the things that I started, but got thrown away because that's what happens when your console breaks.
I mean, Chocobo Mystery Dungeon is not that long, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Really? I only got one?
Depending on how long it takes me to get my shit back to where I need it to be, that might be something we do in between. Because, like, this game is apparently decent length, but, like,
Scarecrow.
considering the fact that I...
beat people with a scarecrow.
considering the fact that I got...
Smack.
I did 6 chapters in a single stream that wasn't even that long. I'm gonna say...
I mean, it's like two submissions plot. Two submissions plot. Two submissions plot.
Yeah, basically. Some of them you don't even get to do 2 submissions after the plot. Sometimes you might have to do plot.
Yeah. Alright, go to...
Tempesto. I am kind of curious what
Oh, you librarian, you. You're such a tease.
Considering that
I just had a conversation with her. It was, hey, someone finally pushed me to make a decision, and he said, oh, did the pretty girl push back? And he's like, no. Oh, you know. Oh, silly librarian girl. Silly quest giver. Why you gotta do that? But if it's Hestia's wish, why is she the client? I'm confused.
don't worry about it, just do it.
That's... You think that... Aww, that's a cute little coat. It doesn't really cover anything, but it's a cute coat.
Alright.
What the fuck are... Hephaestus? What's with the eye patch? Why the fuck does she have a giant eye patch on half her face?
Okay, remember real quick that Hephaestus in mythology is a gigantic cyclops.
Oh, so...
This is lootable Hephaestus. This is Hephaestus, but it's okay to touch.
She's got a nice dress.
Yes, the dress.
I like the gloves. And the big flower. She got really nice irons, too. And of course she's a redhead, so you're okay with that.
Hey.
Hey,
you've known me for
Freya.
long enough to know.
Why do you look more like a moon maiden rather than Freya?
To be fair, Freya is kind of a moon maiden.
No, she's a Valkyrie maiden. She's the leader of the Valkyrie.
And when the Valkyries come out,
they don't have anything to do with the moon, from my knowledge.
not intentionally, but
The main goddess.
the vast majority of battles in mythology would take place at night, or would end at night. Jesus, that is a
Yeah, where the hell's fucking Loki in
that
this
is
shit?
big number. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to get that, but also like,
I mean, you have one member in your family, Velia, so like, you just kind of can't.
Ulfber's sword. White Hellhound Fangs. Ooh. Speaking of which, I actually want to see what the other levels can give me when I do it up. I don't really need to do 1 to 4. Let's try 5 to 7. What's on floor 5 to 7? Man, I wish I could breathe, but I can't. That's a big pain. Blaker. Hephaestus. It's
Really?
just Vulcan, or Vulcan is just Hephaestus. Either way, they're one and the same. I think the only reasonable, like the only big difference of Hephaestus and Vulcan is, Vulcan was, I think, kicked out because he was considered too ugly, and then Hephaestus was born out, and then they tried.
You'll probably stay here forever. Yeah, probably.
They tried to like sell off someone to Hephaestus. Though I think Hephaestus also made the weapons of the gods, like Zeus's thunderbolt and Poseidon's trident.
Show me that your feelings without false words.
Can you not, mate? Oh, bloody hell, I'm poisoned. Let's stop that shit real fast. Hey, Blaker, is Mel streaming this eve? Has she started one and I'm just not aware?
Fine, I'll make a weapon for your child. That's a weird way to phrase that, lady.
I mean, but not incorrect. As the only member of Hestia's familia.
You're paying even if it takes decades and centuries, Jesus Christ!
Yeah?
I didn't say make him a tier 1 weapon, God! Fuck. Like, I don't want him to
The
go
idea
way
is,
too
I know I
ambitious.
am a dick, believe me, I'm all in. Can't hit Tempest to save my life, because I really just don't do good with this game's aiming system for spells. Probably not going to use Fireball all that much. Because I can see the future, because I watch the show.
We can't use any divine power.
Yeah, you can't just smite the demons so that your friend can live. We must exercise the demons.
You also just have to hope that...
Damn pistol.
I was about to say, that's the problem here, is if you give him a fucking tier 1 weapon, he's gonna go fucking over his head and not realize his limits.
To be fair, right now, he kind of already is like, but I just want to be stronger, even if I die doing it.
He's arrogant a bit, but he's not...
No, he's not arrogant. He's really needy. He needs to be stronger to protect Hestia, which isn't real. She's a goddess.
Hi, shadow beings. I'm silenced. Well, like, good thing I don't have magic.
It's almost like they're spooky.
Is that a slime? Is that a slime? No, it's a ghost. It just looks like a slime.
Yeah, with the war shadows can turn and can like go underground and they look kind of slimy.
Yeah, they go into the shadows.
Yeah, war shadows can turn into shadow.
So it doesn't matter.
War shadows turn into shadows.
Yeah, so it doesn't really
How
matter.
strange. Oh, hey, another ant.
Oh,
anything else? Nah, cool.
Let's try. But I outsmarted you. Chaotic. Kai. Hey. Nope. Haha. Oh. But yeah, like it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna give him the knife of Kara from Undertale. It just one hits everything.
Yeah, basically.
But it's
More
like,
or
oh yeah,
less.
you finally hit the enemy that knows how to dodge and just one taps you on the back and you're dead.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
You
that
have God
was...
Knife of God. Unfortunately, next enemy can parry. Sucks
yeah,
to
that
suck,
too.
nerd.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize I was going up against Gwyn Lord of Cinder. Oh god.
Turns out, you have the same weakness as Gwyn now. Sucks to suck, nerd.
You know, I can't talk to you, you're so afraid of me. Lady, you have death glare.
Very much so. I mean, I should probably get, oh, I can actually get her up to scale mail. That's cool. Alright, she now has armor up to level. Ooh, that sounds cool. You can get dragon mail. You know what that means? It's possible that at some point in this game, somewhere, you can get berserker mail.
Monster shit? Yeah. Is there a zoo here? Should you go to the zoo? That sounds cool. Is this trying to get me together with her? Yeah, it's a festival. Okay.
I have
Really takes
two
over the
things to send you
Coliseum.
that
That
you'll
sounds
think
like
are
a
hilarious.
terrible idea.
Only one of them is somewhat okay.
Oh, she just forgot her money. How'd she get in?
Fuck you, that's how. Holy shit, bears!
That first one, that's hilarious.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think we should spank them. So, I'm fighting bears. Not really sure why, but I'm fighting bears.
That's terrible. The second one's terrible.
Yes! Yes, it is!
Terrible.
Sometimes terrible is exactly what you need. So these bears hit me for 25 with scale mail. That's a little unfortunate.
Yo, I don't like the look of this.
Bear? Or monkey?
You're obsessed.
No, you.
That character had very specific colored hair. Clearly a main lead of another family. Or another goddess of another family. There's dark dealings going on, these dark things.
There's a lot of dark, alright?
It's a
You
dark
have to be
place
more
in
specific.
the dark underground, this dark void known as the dark barrens. So it's dark.
Welcome to the dark zone, filled with dark.
Get ready to be danked on.
Exactly. The worst thing is that just reminds me of the PS2, the last Digimon RPG that I remember having on the PS2. Digimon World Saver, or Digimon Story Savers, which was the main antagonist was the dark area that they would call the Dark Zone. And you had to defeat the 7 deadly sins, all of which were dark attribute or dark element.
I think you should attack now. Oh my god, I have so many potions, jeez.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to eat potatoes.
Ding dong tomato.
Potatoes. I guess I just go do quests now.
I mean, I'm doing a little bit of grinding just to see what some of these things get me.
Quest still? Oh,
Well,
I forgot. It's a main quest now.
I have access to later floors in the dungeon for practice, which is where I'm fighting the fucking bears. Holy shit, fuck. I have scale mail and something hit me for 84.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I am in the chapter after you fight the big monkey. Like, you are very close to where shit's gonna hit you for 84. I'll tell you what, Belle does not have enough health to take too many of those.
You want to know the reason I'm walking on air? Wait, you're floating?
I'm walking on sunshine.
Screaming. That's not good in the city. Oh, it's the monkey.
Welcome to Spanky, the Mankey. By the way,
Yo,
he's a little bit tanky.
Goddess, give me the knife. Give me the knife.
Goddess, I know you're carrying. Give me the knife.
Give me the knife. Also, this monkey is bound and gagged and has a cyclops eye. I'm scared that it's gonna shoot me with laser beams.
So, the story idea behind him is there's supposed to be a fighting festival.
Yeah, it's the festival, and they're supposed to tame them, but
well,
it looks like they modified him.
They've tamed the monkey. That's what it normally looks like, for some reason. And they tamed him already, but you have to. It's still a bit wild, so you can fight it, kill it, and get a bunch of money and prizes. Thing is, he's real big and real scary, and that one specifically is supposed to be a 4-person fight. You fight it alone, by yourself alone. With the useless goddess of the knife. She doesn't even have the audacity to apply small might or help you in any way.
You know, it's odd that he decides to become an adventurer. Like, you do realize there's other options, right?
Could be a shopkeep.
You don't have to throw yourself into the most dangerous one.
You could be a shopkeep. If you really want to have a weapon, you could be like a town guard.
Also, the fact that she also didn't have a familia.
Oh my fucking god. Holy shit, that does a lot. Okay, so another thing that you get to be wary of. Enemy Hellhound. If you get afflicted with burn, you best have a lot of heals on hand. Because that shit will drain you quickly. Think like toxic on steroids. My lord. So many things doing such big number. Quest clear. Barely. Fuck. That was a dangerous thing. Hellhound Flame Bag. Huh?
Really? You're gonna just randomly update now?
Yeet. So, the thing is, I'm pretty sure if I did that enough, I could probably easily get the items I need in order to get another item from the
Yeah, give me the knife.
blacksmith boy.
That knife has so many inscriptions on it, I'm afraid that that's not what I want.
It is exactly what you want. Abuse it. Abuse it like no other.
No, the fact that it's inscribed like that just makes it look like it's cursed.
Nah. I mean, maybe, but nah.
Like, it feels like it has a seal
powers.
limit. Yeah, like after he hits a certain level, it's gonna degrade him just excessively. Like it's a cursed item.
I mean, it could be. You don't know.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to equip that. I'm just gonna get some
You
knife.
really want to use it. His
I don't
best
want to
knife.
use it. Nope. Nope, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna start swinging for one. Let's go. I'll kill
You...
this thing eventually. I can
No.
outrun it.
No, you
Let's go.
cannot.
Let's go, motherfucker. You're gonna die.
Kiba, I can outrun it. Meanwhile, nah.
Okay. Okay.
He's fast for something so big.
A little bit. I'm faster though. Nip at your knees, boy. Also, he does that. That's free open damage right there.
Unfortunately, once you get him to a certain point, it's not as
He changes it.
yeah, he changes it a little.
I kind
He
of
gets 2 more attacks to his chain.
It's fine. I got this. I'm gonna nip him one by one in his kneecaps. I'm gonna break your Nico kneecaps.
Alright. Man, on a positive, I'm making bank with these magic stones. Too bad they're not super relevant. Ooh, Hellhound Claw.
Yeah, do it, do dive, do it. Do it.
You
Dive
won't,
at me.
snowballs!
Dive at me. Yeah, there you go. Tick.
Daka 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 daka!
Okay, that's cute. That's cute. He spins. Do the monkey. Do the monkey tornado.
This is...
Did I only, like, phase 1 it? Oh, or it just falls down and explodes.
E!
That was unnecessary, but sure.
E!
Yeah, it did it. Unequip this knife right now.
Why?
Nope, unequip this knife right now. The shit's probably, like, taped to his fucking hands. God, I've become Kara. It's time to stab. Oh. God, this is hugging me. But
Hey, at least this time when she's hugging you, she has clothes on, alright?
You right.
You can't guarantee that with this goddess in particular.
See, I knew it.
What did you know, Kiba?
Frey, you're a bitch. I always knew you were. It doesn't go up that much. Only a couple hundred. Meh. It's very meh.
Ooh, strong arm. That's cool.
White chip. Really? I'm only on chapter 3? Jeez.
Yep. I think the ghosts were on the other one, 5 to 7. So that's unfortunate. I wonder if you have to give them all at once, or if you can... Okay, yeah, it does go down just by giving him some. So you can just sell them as you get them to eventually unlock new shit.
I'm bad at this, so I'm just gonna leave this for the rest of the girls to figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a terrible idea, because everybody has their own, viewpoint on things.
At least no one told Loki to do anything. That would have that could have ended poorly. Loki is 100% ready to loot her clan. Not for any reason in particular, just 'cause.
I mean, you know. Yeah, we've only seen 2 goddesses that aren't willing to randomly loot people. Wow, I can now just do... Oh, yeah, I'm her, not him. I was gonna say, wow, I can just all of a sudden jump 2 full sets of floor? Shit. Cool, more grinding. Nope, wrong character.
Yeah, you're where I am now.
Need a drink, Miss Please.
Alright. I'll finish this one and then go do more questy things. I'd really like to get more mirror eyes. Glare.
Puppo. It's a hellhound, but like Puppo.
Yeah, Puppo that burns your health down like crazy if it applies burn.
If it applies burn.
It has an attack that guarantees to apply. It just has to...
if that's the if you let it hit you clause.
When I got silenced. What a pain in the ass. And yet I can still use Tempest.
I got silenced, and it's like, oh wow, so sad. I have no magic, so you know. Woo.
I'm silenced, Tempest.
I'm silenced. That wine bottle is in a very precarious place. It looks like a trap. Oh, it totally is.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Got him.
If it looks like a trap and it acts like a trap, it's probably a
I
trap.
kind of was expecting like pitfall trap, boulder trap, not like
enemy
spawn trap.
Nah,
yeah,
it's an ambush trap.
Yeah, from the old
old ways.
crawlers. Yeah, your Pokemon Mystery Dungeon styles. Your Etron Odyssey style.
Which I'm still tempted to
crawlers.
get us Mystery Dungeon. Just don't know where.
Remastered.
E. Because it would be hella fun to play.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice to play another game of that. It's just knowing that I could have hundreds of more hours if I played any of the other ones that came later. Because catching Pokemon gets harder. Especially if you're the ones like me going for the legendaries. I want a fucking Mew.
Sighs in death.
Fucking getting a Mew is like nigh on impossible. Like the
to be fair, for the longest time in the normal Pokemon games, getting a Mew was an event.
Yeah, and only in Japan, which means us US people couldn't get it unless you cheated for it.
Which, you know how many...
If I cheated, we
you know
meant
the vast majority
of the game to give it. Of course, it was the only way to get it. That just seems fair.
And Mew is like Ditto, but better.
Yeah, it's the only other thing that knows Transform. Which actually still saddens me. It's one of the reasons I really like Metronome. And then they changed Metronome in the new gens, which made me really sad.
Did they?
Yeah, they changed the pool for it, so it's a lot less moves.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, it's not all
annoying.
moves now, it's limited moves. Oh, I need one more wine bottle. It's probably around the corner.
Dugga, 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 dugga.
It's not over here. Where the fuck?
I am so tempted to get eyes.
Where did it... What?
A
Where is
two-handed
it?
sword. But I have a ton of points now.
I don't know where the final bottle is.
Did you pass it?
I guess so. I guess I went down the main route rather than the sub route and fucking wound up passing by the one route that I needed to get a single bottle. There it is. Wow, 5 seconds left on that clock.
Tempesto. Tampesto. Okay, I don't have the skill points needed to get that. Fine, I'll get a vitality boost. Loki. Alright, back to town. Plot it up. The Familia Holiday. Defeat 30 bugbears. Aight. I'll fight some bears. Lefia.
Yeah, from a teeny tiny naughty thing. I was only touching people. That depends on how you were touching them.
You know Loki's looting. It's Loki, aight?
Oh, come on, give me just a little.
Loki is looting. Loki is looting loudly. Loki, Familia's Holiday. It is still weird to me that they title the fight festival as Monsterphilia, because that sounds like it's got something else going on.
That was a weird thing to cut from, just him getting the knife, killing the thing, and then jumping over to the Loki family. It's like, I was in the middle of doing something, I needed to go give someone their wallet. Go back?
Nah.
Backspace? Backspace? No? Oh, okay.
Tempesto.
Collect the statue. So it's one statue.
Yep.
Rabbit, you're doing 3. Don't even bother.
Don't worry, the rabbit's probably not even the thing you care for.
Overconfidence is something bad. So, probably know one of those little rabbits has like a poison axe that'll instant kill you. They figured out how to use the black soul, which is utter destruction to anything that touches outside of itself, apparently. They figured out how to use the void steel.
Okay, so it's really steel. Just I can hit button at time to cancel to start something else. I see. Alright, there are 5 more bears somewhere in this dungeon. Kazuyo.
Hmm?
That's what Eyes says when she ults. Kazuyo.
Kirito?
Basically.
Kirito?
Kazuto. I've also been tempted to get one of the actual SAO games, but they're all heckin' expensive, so nah.
Yeah, they're
For some
an
reason,
anime
their
game,
price
so they
has
don't,
never come down.
basically. Oh, those are percentile heals. Oh god.
Yeah,
Those
everything
herbs heal for like 500. Holy crap.
everything is big percent. Because they're decent games. I know, but like
Decent. Yeah.
the first one, Hollow Realization, is a port.
Yep.
And it's still $50.
Okay, I don't actually know what I'm looking for. This is a problem.
You'll see it.
I apparently haven't.
Well,
Apparently
keep
ignored
going.
it. I did. I didn't see it at the end. Huh. Well,
Did you go to the
that's
right
fail.
end?
Yeah, I don't know. That or one of the rocks was a statue, and it didn't look like no fucking statue.
Oh
it just
no,
looked like a
it's
basic rock.
big, shiny, looks like a woman. It's really hard to miss when you see it.
Well, that's...
So you might just not have gone the right way.
No, I totally failed it. Wow, really failing the quest is just game over. It's not even like, you know...
Yeah, game over. Try again.
It does say, like, you can start from quest.
Restart
or
quest.
on.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna grab the treasure bag and run. Yeah, those axes, when they get thrown, they look kind of magical. Plus,
Looks better than I imagined. I mean, you're right. And our... and, Lethia is blushing like crazy, but also... Yeah, she looks like the exact kind of person that would say cute clothes. This is
Cute
accurate.
clothes? Cute lemons?
I mean,
Cute girl?
yes?
Cute girl. Okay. How the fuck does me attacking
Something
things
like
increase their
Loki's
special?
outfit.
Oh.
Well
Cute,
then. No, there's a different, there's more of the conversation that goes through before you get to see what Eyes would look like wearing the same outfit as Loki.
Terrible. Absolute terrible.
Very lewd.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. She wouldn't fit in it. There's a reason she doesn't wear it. Even though she'd probably want her to. There it is.
Wow, Lethia wants to loot Eyes. Alright.
Yeah. Boop. Statue.
Nah. Please show. Oh, I hope that this one is shown off too. Excuse me, I'm serious. That's Loki's preference. It would be. Rabbit Eyes Son. There it is! Are you gonna hunt me? We get to invade Lefia's head for this, and it is absolutely hilarious.
Okay, she's gonna have the monster thing too.
Oh my. Oh, that's pretty. If Loki were here, she'd be all over you. I feel like that's irrelevant to what she's wearing or if there's anything being worn.
But wait, we were supposed to go to the... whatever.
Nah.
We're gonna go to the thing! No. Quest. Must quest.
Digressing and side questing. Must do the side quest. I didn't give you a present to get you to apologize. Shut up. Well then, overlapping models. That's happening. Oh, are you jealous? Bitch, I might be.
That I wish.
Maybe. Wow, apparently I got 7 dungeon sandwiches. Alright.
Specifically dungeons. Did the dungeon make them?
I guess. I don't really understand how I got them otherwise. Rafaga and Tempesto.
Oh, you can backstep if you don't press the direction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, didn't know that. I knew it was the dodge button, I didn't realize there was a step. Didn't realize I could Dark Souls this shit. Or
Always.
not Dark Souls.
Always Dark Souls this
Bloodborne.
shit.
Is the last one gonna be a big boy? No, it's just one I miss. Fuck. There it is. Oh no, they're respawning.
No, I don't have any, nothing else to do, really, so I guess... oh, wait, I have skill points. I'll go abuse them. Oof, that was almost all of my skill points. God, I feel terrible. Goddess of Beauty's scheme. Defeat all the monsters. What you doing, Mom? Gotcha. Shush. Riviera's all up on this. And you even took Lefia with you. Yep.
Yeah, what she look like. Oh no. Yeah, we realize these clothes don't suit her. Like, no. Just no.
Wait till you see
It
the
looks
other
better
two.
than I imagined. Oh my god.
There's two other outfits you get to see, and they are very appreciative.
Oh god, she has to think about it? Oh no. You're trolling her.
Nah.
Cute clothes. I didn't ask you. Oh, that's rude. Clothes boots, no! Look, these clothes.
Loki is... Loki is lusting lawfully.
She's got thighs though. She's got thighs.
We're meeting Freya.
These shorts risk showing your butt. Because that's what you're concerned
Yeah, just the booty. Not the front, just the booty.
This isn't suitable for her. She hasn't had her opinion yet, so...
So wait until the last one. So one more you get to see.
Regardless of how it's suitable or not, I can't recommend it looking the same as somebody else. And yet the first thing you assumed was to put her in your guys' clothes.
Right.
Oh my god! Jeez!
Yep, bunny girl senpai.
What a bunny girl! What a bunny girl! Oh, don't mess around. Oh, why not?
Nah.
Anyway, that's a Loki's preference.
Loki would be all up in that bitch. You know it.
She's gonna hop right into that suit.
A bunny suit for two.
I mean, not really a suit, but, you know, hop straight into that one piece. Oh, there you go! There she is! Never, I would take you home and care for you. Girl. Oh.
The best part about it is that Eyes is completely stoic for the whole thing, but Lefia's like losing her goddamn mind.
Oh yeah, she's like my fantasies. Oh my god, my fantasies.
Oh god, why? Why is there a
I'm so
puddle
useless
under
in
me all of a
combat. All I
sudden?
care about is... I'm useless in combat. All I care about is the garbs people wear.
when the white mage is like,
Aw, it's
huh,
kind of cute.
apparently
It's a cute little dress.
apparently I have obtained water magic. Cause sweet shit, is it wet under me now? Damn it, eyes. Damn it, Latvia.
Should be all over you.
Like, Loki may be ready to lewd literally anyone, but like...
It's a present for you as long as you wear it a lot. No, that's not how this works.
It's totally how it works. Wait till you see the reaction to that.
Get a new dress, go to the cafe to accidentally spill food on it. Good idea. Oh.
What? You can't just ditch me? Yes, I can. Bye.
Wow, you guys all don't seem to know how to interact with each other. Like at all. Did you all just meet like yesterday?
Nah.
You're killing me, smile. I mean, that's a lot of people. You didn't have to hug her. No, I need to hug. I must hug.
Wait for it.
Oh god, they're all gonna hug.
Nah.
They're gonna hug from behind.
There's gonna be claims.
Of course.
I claim this booty as mine. Only I shall use and lust.
This one is mine and mine alone. Nope, we share. Nope, can't have that.
Nah. No sharing.
Wow, yeah, no, those stats are going up by like 10s. Hey, they're not going up by like 1s and 2s though, so we're not in Dark Souls territory.
Yet.
God, I hate hard locking. Oh, it's so stupid.
I
understand why it exists.
Territory. Yet.
Well, they're gating her, but it's not. She's at the soft lock. She's not the hard lock, where every skill point literally only gives you 1 or half a point of whatever you're putting it into.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, no, we only want you to have 120 stamina. So every point after 120, you get like 1/8 of what you've been getting. Or like 1/8 or 1/20th of what you've been getting up to this point, because we don't want you to go overboard. And you're going overboard. Stop it.
All overboard the fuck out of it. Oh, I can only choose the women's. In Anger of the Ocean and Anger of the Sea. Seemed good.
I gotta go kill him again. It's so weird to have a story mission. Buy clothes. Go kill things. Wait.
Yeah.
But I'm in the middle of something. Why am I going back to the dungeon? I get it. It's to have something for me to do, but like, come on.
We don't want this to be a visual novel. I want to like this game, Kiba.
We don't want to be discovered. Too late. She spotted you.
Okay. Falcon, punch! I guess Tiana is really gonna rock you.
What are you all doing in the middle of the night?
Looting Bunny Girl Senpai,
That's very
obviously.
you. Who are you
All
calling
things
them?
considered, with what happened in the last cutscene, looting Bunny Girl Senpai, obviously.
Wait, what? What?
Oh, that's a
That's
big
a punishment? You fucking what, mate? That's cheating. I use my godly authority and make you escort me. Because I want to leave this house, motherfuckers.
Well, it's because she has something specific she needs to go and talk to another god about.
I'm aware.
And it just so happens that Miss Wolf,
she had to deal with Freya.
is
Freya
relevant.
did something to the knife. The knife was given to Boy. It's a fucking
Dad
four-way
boy.
scheme. Yeah, it's a four-way scheme, and this shit's cursed.
It's not cursed.
It's fucking cursed.
It's not cursed.
It's fucking cursed. I don't trust Freya to do that.
Street. Why would Freya randomly curse some twit?
Oh my god, Freya, jeez. Keep it down. She's standing right there.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Sorry, you're only allowed to have a goddess if a goddess loves you. Oh, well, you know what? Fuck, I guess I'm just gonna stand here and be a fucking pleb.
Thing is, goddesses
Unless I find
are
a goddess of the
apparently...
useless lake somewhere.
Aqua will...
Sadly, those aren't,
Aqua has
those
appeared.
aren't constant anomalies in this universe.
Well, the thing is, in this universe, every goddess is overly horny. Overly.
Apparently. I can't tell you anything with that face. That's up to you.
Bruh,
Somebody.
you were with me the whole time. You were my support character. The Ganesha family will heal the cleanup. What'd it do, Ganesh? You knocked down those
Freya's
walls.
gonna steal some other family's child? Which, in this case, is probably a certain
Looting.
Belle.
She's going to lewd. That is how you steal.
Yeah, I'm like...
A goddess may only steal another goddess's boy via
That's
lewd.
rude, though, because I assume at the point that they don't have any quote-unquote children, that they just kind of have bad time and or stop existing to a point. To a point. Because obviously she found him and they were both alone at the time, so obviously she didn't have any child under her
She didn't have power, but she has the ability. She is still a goddess.
Yeah. It seems really rude of you, Frey, to go and steal a certain one family's familia. It's really rude.
Yeah.
Really
Via
rude. You horny bitch.
Via some off-brand bullshit.
Yeah.
That is the only way to do that.
It'd be funny if the way you make a contract for the goddess is back rubs. Or shoulder rubs. No, but it has to be back rubs because everybody's all about the back.
It would have to. It would be really funny too, because the goddesses can only check your status via your back.
Yeah.
So you do it once, and they do it forever, or at least until you die horribly, probably in the dungeon.
You know, it's really inconvenient that this monster setup, yeah,
This
kinda
monster prom
is like, oh yeah, no, we'll bring this to the hometown, and by the way, they're all ready and eager to kill all of you because you're all low-level ones because 90% of you aren't adventurers.
The vast
We've
majority.
ruined the city.
Well, it's supposed to be like, hey, we have all of our heckin' adventurers here to save the day. But everyone who's not an adventurer just has to kind of watch.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, also, like, all of the, like, constant adventures, like the Loki family, you, like, constantly go to the dungeon, like, every fucking day. It'd be a shame if the town got raided all the time while they were away.
It'd be a shame if it got raided on a Wednesday.
Yeah, like... Yeah, like...
We're out of mana, our health is low.
And our shit's broke.
And there's the 500 Ochre army. Awesome! Whoa! Fuck.
Yeah, like, there's quite a lot of circumstances where this entire, like, setup goes straight to shit.
Oh, yeah. It's not even, like, hard to think about once, because
like, a lot of...
Orcs travel in packs in most fantasy settings, so, like...
Oh, yeah.
If randomly like a small militia of Orcai just decided to start walking up the dungeon and
you only
knock
need to,
on your door,
need to stop you from
fucked.
going to floor 1 for like 10 minutes, and we can raid the hometown. So
yeah.
Just gotta wait for 10 minutes, wait for all the big people to walk by, everybody rush the door.
Basically.
It'd also be a real shame if this town had defense systems of any sort, like ballistas,
Be a shame if
turrets,
maybe they had
archers or anything.
Mages on standby.
Yeah.
A fucking military or just a town guard, for God's sake. The best they have is, man, let's hope no one's gone to the dungeon today, or we're fucked.
Yeah, it's like, we hope that at least like half of the clans just like alternate times off. But considering the fact that they're all, probably biting against each other, because that's how a lot of civilizations work, is via...
Especially considering that this one is going off of a militia.
Yeah. Like, that they wouldn't be willing to cooperate with each other unless absolutely necessary. Apparently you gotta pull frickin' teeth and have someone make a dagger.
Well, that's because Hestia's fucking poor. She was doing that literally as, hey, Hephaestus, I need a favor.
You know what I mean, though.
And Hephaestus was like,
dagger,
bitch, you have no money.
It's a dagger. Like, here's a piece of frickin' sheet metal, make a dagger.
Yeah, but like, she wants... Oh, my fan is quite
quite loud
ragey.
now.
Yeah, it's quite ragey against this mic.
You probably shouldn't point it directly at you.
My fan?
Yeah.
It was just because I sat up for a second. It's combing the room. It's just I sat up for a second, which is apparently enough to deafen through the mic.
The 7th floor.
You're already experienced at fighting. You could reach E, but that's not your case.
You don't even have permission to go beyond the 5th. I haven't even been to the 5th. You won't let me in there.
Turns out Bell is just A. Because the way that rankings go is normal alphabet standards. A is the first letter. Z is the last one. If you're in Z, you're basically God. If you're anything else, you fucking suck.
In general, H is the highest you can go half a month. Yeah, his stupid knife apparently gives him bullshit.
Yeah, it's a deity knife. Basically, just assume that his knife is made of whatever the same metal as fucking
of skill with all of his stats from one fight.
Just assume that his knife is basically Thor's hammer.
But the status
I'll need to get
top secret.
undressed.
They're top secret, yet you're literally flaunting them in front of this person, going, "Hey, my stats jumped 2 full skill rings." Like, I'll keep. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, you probably shouldn't be telling her that if it's top secret. Okay, I'll show you. I need to get undressed.
With your current stats, you'll be granted access to the 7th floor. So you can now grind 5 to 7 using Bell. Consider the fact that during this same cutscene, like 3 sentences before, he mentioned he has to get undressed, fully by the way, in order for her to see his stats. And now she's staring at him.
Oh, no,
Bitch doesn't need to undress him with her eyes. He's already naked.
Now we get looted by the librarian. Great.
What else is new? Shall we go on a date? Yes. Yes, we shall. At least Loki hasn't tried looting the librarian.
That's a nice little outfit for her. Though, it's odd. No, did she have glasses before?
Yep.
I was gonna say, it feels like something was missing from her face.
Yeah, in this particular instance, she has contacts in.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. This is medieval world. We're not allowed to have contacts. Those haven't been invented
This is fantasy world. This bitch is an elf.
Yeah, I know. She could also probably just magic some magical buried for a rise at a larger sea.
Okay, speaking of that, I actually saw a picture the other day, and it was like, if Harry Potter can
Technically,
use
Babel
magic...
is above the dungeon? What? Overlord Bale? In this case,
mean,
Babel?
the Tower of Babel?
Wait, hold up. Wait. Facility with showers? Wait. Lady?
Yes.
Really don't know anything. I'm just saying, at the point that he's like, isn't that the place where everybody goes to take showers? Like, lady? That's not a place to date. That's a place to lewd.
Why
Also,
not
that's a
both?
public bathroom, so that's a terrible place to do that. People think of the family weapons and imagine glorious items worth millions and tens of millions of bales.
Notice me, Shenpai. Is this a warehouse? Kind of. This is Hephaestus Familia's shop.
Really, you're going? This is
a shop made for normal people.
This
Usually when you think of Hephaestus, you think gods.
Are you going to inform me about any of your stats, my lady?
Yeah, her bust size, her hip, her bust hips, and weight.
I mean, clearly she has stats and intellect and a bunch of other stuff, or else she wouldn't be the quest giver. God. Does she have a goddess? Are there goddesses for each race, or is it only adventurers? Because that would suck.
Adventurers get goddesses. The guild has its own specific thing, which is it's similar in a way, but fundamentally different.
Technically, blacksmiths can have a guild and then therefore have a god.
The blacksmiths are part of Hephaestus's thing, because Hephaestus is a goddess of the forge. In this particular case.
You're thinking about going into the dungeon. I'm not ditching you for the dungeon. My longing for killing does not long for looting.
Just because blood for the blood god does not mean blood can't also be coming from somewhere else.
Lady, you're gonna be my party member?
Nah.
You can't do that. You gotta give people quests.
There's other elves. They're not as pretty and lootable as this one, but there are other elves. Don't run in the shop.
Please take this for your sake, not mine. God.
Motherfucker.
Too many people care about the main character.
Literally everywhere. Don't run, idiot.
This also isn't how real life works. People don't just give you free handouts.
Kiva, this is not real life.
I know, I'm just saying. Wait, I didn't realize she was in a skirt that entire time.
Yeah. She made sure to dress nicely so that he would want to loot her.
Whoa, I just heard someone get hurt or hit. You're not wearing much.
You're not wrong.
You damn prune.
You're about to meet Liliana. You're about to meet your lolly.
And why are you protecting her? Because you probably just slapped her, and I don't condone such violence. You know what happens when you kick a cat? You die.
I know lots of adventurers that never returned from the dungeon. I mean, you know. Go deep enough and it'll start going deep in you too. Maybe it was for my sake after all.
Oh, so she is an accidental killer. That's nice. It's nice to know you have that skill, though. Put your knife away.
Nah.
A skill like that can be very useful, especially for protecting these townfolk who apparently can't protect themselves at all.
Vulgar fellow. Literally, his title is This Dick.
Cranelson? What the fuck? Where'd you just give me a random name?
Cranel is your last name.
Oh. I don't remember.
His name is Bell Cranel.
Put away a really fancy-ass knife.
Because it's a
girl. Whoa,
girl.
that armor. Quite the upgrade. He actually has some, like, style to him now, though it is just red lines.
I drew my knife.
Nice. Oh
didn't
my god.
really know why.
Oh my god. Is this the girl? Holy shit, that is a huge backpack.
Yeah. Ryu is here. Never fear. Elfmaid is here.
Jesus
and
Christ,
also kind of a badass.
I belong to animal people. Oh, it's you!
That's
Where were you
Lilia.
reached before?
She has to hide them.
Hey, don't touch my ears. I can't help it. You can't tell me no to that. A pat pat. I also need to confirm that they're real and not fake. You know, like the little ribbon that you can, her little headbands that you can wear with ears on them. I need to confirm that they're real.
You're kind of wielding the God Blade just randomly. You should probably stop that.
Obtained that thing. Mark II. Oh, look, I also have like a jade armlet too. I'm guessing that's what she gave me?
Yep.
Because it's definitely not part of my outfit.
Considering that Belle looks more like Haseo. They're looking for a supporter, right? Maybe.
I mean,
it's actually quite simple. You saved me, I want to help you. I'll pick up yo shit. Try not to let me die.
Pick up my shit. That's 200-300.
Shin throw. No. Look, my ears. Look how fluffy they are.
Oh, that costs 10k.
Look how soft they are.
10 and 20k for increased EXP points.
Don't touch my ears, mister.
Can't help
much
it.
like every other instance in fantasy where a lycanthrope type person, an animal person, has fluffy ears. If you touch them, they spooge.
No. Sometimes they just get pregnant instead.
Yeah, it depends on the show you're watching.
Yeah. I
don't remember those being shown that early in the anime.
I mean, we are kind of bum rushing through story, kind of.
I mean,
and by bum rushing, I mean the gameplay, the story.
We're 8 chapters in right now,
and we're only on like the 4th chapter in the game.
Well, 4th chapter for Belle. We're 8 chapters into the game, but the game also can't one-for-one the show.
Because it take fucking ages.
So, there's certain things that are happening in a, like, where we skipped certain episodes where, like, nothing happens, basically. But to make up for that, we can go and grind in the dungeon, whatever.
Huh. That's a really interesting curse. The blade grows dull if it's held by anyone other than him, means it can't be repaired.
It also means it can't be used by any other person.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If a blacksmith goes to wield it, to fix it, it grows dull. Meaning, it cannot be repaired.
It can, however, be upgraded.
Which also shouldn't be the way, because that also would be someone else touching it.
You obtain the Pion.
But it also doesn't say how fast, so that's a real thing. Why do I have 5k all of a sudden? Where the fuck did all this money come from? Somebody just hand me money.
Maybe.
God, I need to stop getting freebies. I feel like a fucking...
Nah.
Fucking,
I'm gonna double check
That's hard.
something real quick. You're a slut? Alright, so the new thing we got, the Pionkichi Mach 2,
Uh-huh.
is better than scale mail by a lot. So if you go from chainmail to the Mach 2, it goes from...
just gave us...
Yeah. Well, that's not the armor she gave us, that's the armor we bought. The chain armor is 25 base. The Mach 2 is 300.
That gives so much.
300.
Why did I even bother? I could have just... I just wasted all my money making...
You're supposed to buy your shit. You're supposed to collect the items.
Without it. I mean, yeah, the Hestia blade wasn't... Or the lower level blade didn't cost much, so...
Hey, and Lilyruka increases the amount of magic stones we get. Lily supports you. Speed, fast, strength, weak. Non-elemental, magic arrows rain down over a wide area.
No, she has a bow?
Sort of. Have you ever seen, in some of the later Dynasty Warriors games, where Yue Ying has, like, that little hand crossbow on her wrist? If not, she has, like, a little secret cross... There's like a little, she has a, Lily has a crossbow brace, so like, on a bracelet, there's a small crossbow that can fire small volleys of arrows really fast. They don't do much damage, but they are incredibly annoying. Basically exist for aggro. Alright, we're at...
It's funny that I was fighting these things before I had the whole knife, and I was doing fine.
Little Fur has appeared. What, do you want up, buddy? No? Okay. Alright, I got the safety certificate. I didn't kill anywhere near as many things as I wanted to, but I obtained the item. Henry, come here. Come here, bud. Come get it. Get the toy. Small dogs.
No.
Give him a little bit before we put him in his cage. I have Henry. You just watched me pick him up. Rick, I literally just picked up Henry. Tiny dog. Yeah, you are small. Where are we at for time? Other than me dying.
It's 9:20.
Okay. Hi, Fluffy. Henry is now a belt. Not by choice, but because I convinced him that laying on his back would be funny. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then pray to God that my voice starts coming back later. I'm sorry, you what, mate? Man, it would be great if you were speaking English. Headset's great.
Yeah, you did a good one?
Yeah.
Better than before?
Much better.
Yeah? More shallowy or like more together?
Yeah.
Because most of these use it open well anyway, so. What do you want? The extra, what do you want?
I paid much extra and got a very good one. Tomorrow will remind us and we'll bring down the PlayStation 3 and you'll have something to watch movies on.
Okay, boy.
Nap time, says Doggos. Night.
Of course it is.
With Coda, it's always nap time. Ain't
Same
no
here.
time like nap time.
So,
With Henry, there is no real nap time. I really need to trim the fur on your face so you can fucking see. Yeah. Get your toy, buddy. Find it. Find it, Squirt. Man, the amount of damage that Belle does compared to fucking Sword Mistress is fucking huge. Belle crits for maybe 1,000. Eyes normal hits for 3. Her casual autos hit for 3 grand. He's
Yeah.
lucky to crit for a grand. What's wrong, Tiny? Okay. Things I was not expecting him to do. Just fucking jump away. Not really sure why I wasn't expecting him to just fucking jump away, but... Can y'all stop silent slapping me? It's fucking rude. On a weird note, a while back, me and my mom picked up these logs to use for end tables outside, and yesterday and today I took off all the bark on them. I have many cuts throughout my hands now. It is rough. Man, it'd be great if I got the fucking drops that I want. Let me rephrase that. It'd be great if I got any fucking drops.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Like, I'm starting to think that
get certain drops, but
I'm starting to think that
I killed like 7 of those things. Why don't I have one drop
before
from them?
moving up in chapter, it might actually be relevant to get the skill points to max out the like item drop rate and stuff, just to make it so that it's within reason for you to unlock other items. And it's not like, well, that's just a fucking pipe dream. No way in hell you're actually ever gonna get 40 mirror eyes from the War Shadows. Why? Because they don't fucking drop them. They drop 1 per 10 kills. It's bullshit.
Yeah, that's how it is. Sometimes.
However, because we have Lily now,
Here's what?
We
And she's somehow
also,
level 1 and she already does 10k. Like, holy fuck.
to be fair, we're also level 1. And we
You
do
right.
800, so do not appreciate. Don't hold levels as the end all be all on this game.
But you see, as of level 1, you can get about 600 stats. So, fuck.
But if you notice when you look at the skill sheet,
Yeah.
for 1,000 skill points, you can make it so that you get more magic
And then you can pay
stones.
2,000 to
and
get
then
another
she-
20%. What?
Plus, you also have Lily, who's boosting it up on top of that.
Hello. I didn't realize she was boosted.
Yeah, her passive boosts the amount of magic stones you get, so the amount of money you get for dungeon crawling. However, we have done things, many things, several things, including getting trophies. Gotten a lot of them, actually. But I need to end the stream now because I feel like I'm about to lose my voice. So I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, feel free to follow and subscribe. Check out YouTube and Discord and all the things below the YouTube video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Good night and good luck.